This is a reading of Brendas' blog titled, You're the Sophisticated Equipment. Dear ones, you have a need to be you. Yet you find that doing so is sometimes unpleasant for yourself and those you love. At times, it is even as if an evil stranger has taken over your tongue. All beings of the earth are undergoing a similar transition. So you will do and say things that you might regret, and the same is true for others. More than ever, what was is no more. This transition is as if the world's colors shifted from gray to yellow. Everyone is confused. Am I depressed or happy? Is a minute-by-minute observation. Those of you at the forefront are more comfortable with this state of confusion, for you understand you are washing off your fears, your old you. But for most earth beings, this is a frightening time. Those following you into this new world do not have the in-depth experiences you have because of your transition journey of months or years. Your transition has been similar to watching a sunset and waiting for dawn. The transition for most of those now following you is like walking into a dark room and switching on the light. The nuances of a gentle shift, even though your transition probably did not feel that gentle, are not part of those following's repertoire. So confusion, anger, and fear reign. You have bubbles of joy within you that need to be expressed. Joy bubbles that seem out of place, given the heaviness of the earth at this time. Just when you feel a giggle or dance within you, you learn of someone you love in pain, or a portion of the earth seemingly held in another 3D vice or action. So you are confused. Do I show my joy? Is my joy warranted, or more like an unpleasant tick? Even those around you might seem joyful at times. Their circumstances indicate they are using the 3D technique of pretending all is well. You can now sense true joy and love, but what you sense from most is a buffer zone to their inner fears. You are in a different place. Those who wish to remain of 3D now, or forever, are no longer that interesting to you. So you are surrounded by those who have initiated their new you process, but are not yet at your more advanced stage. When they are not glossing over their pain, they are gnashing their teeth and crying in pain. And they radiate fear because those following you are confused about what is happening to them and their world, just as was once true for you. Your role in their transition is to not pretend you are comfortable and joyful, but to express your paint box of feeling whenever they occur. Your role is to be you, a role that might seem wrong or counterproductive as you observe other earth beings in pain. You are not their caretaker. You are their role model, a role model of self-acceptance and love. A model of knowing that all is well despite their fears and angst. Those following you watch your joy and contentment and cannot understand why such is true given the information they gather daily about how unpleasant the earth and their lives are. To shed their fears, those following must walk through them just as you did, and are perhaps doing. As was true for you, very few enjoy addressing fears. The earth is now inhabited by a majority of those who have transitioned or decided to transition beyond 3D. But because many of them are in the beginning, most painful stages, they jump back and forth between 3D and beyond. Such will be true for the next few weeks, until those who are doing so fully claim their new being, as have you. Even though you might be finding and eliminating your deeply hidden pockets of 3D fear, you are in a much different place than is true for the waves following you. So you might observe media fear pieces and express unexpected anger or fear. But you are doing so as a last-ditch cleaning effort instead of who you are. A bit like finding a few dust bunnies in a clean house. Those following are just beginning to clean their homes. But then, those following you have more sophisticated cleaning equipment than was true for you. You are that sophisticated equipment. For even though you might be angry or sad, or any feeling not expressed in joy, you are a shining role model of what is instead of what was. You are the beacons of Earth and the universes. You are the ones you and the universes have been waiting for. So be it. Amen.